In Minecraft, there are currently 8 different types of wood, those being oak, birch, spruce, dark oak, jungle, acacia, crimson, and warped, with the latter two being added in 1.16. So today, I'm going to rank them. Number 8, birch. I don't like birch wood. I think it looks bad, and with most of the blocks that I like to build with, it just doesn't work. Although, I do think that the logs look nice. Number 7, acacia. I think acacia looks a bit better, as it isn't just a normal wood color. It's orange, as you can see. So it works better with the materials for me and adds a more of a orange contrast. Number 6, oak. The basic of the basic wood. Looks decent, very boring. Number 5, dark oak. I like dark oak, especially when they added the different types of doors. I like how the dark oak door looks like a chocolate bar. And the logs also go very well with the planks, which is a bonus as most don't. Number 4, spruce. Spruce works very well with the types of blocks I like to use to build, specifically being stones and stone brick. And I use stone brick a lot in my builds, so spruce comes very much in handy. Number 3, warped. Like what I said about acacia earlier, I like this wood because of its color, as it is not typical, and it adds a good blue color to many of my builds. Number 2, crimson. Same with the warped wood. Crimson wood also works well, as it adds a new faded red color. Also, I think it is the perfect wood if you are going to build in the nether, and you don't want the thing that you're building to stick out. But number 1 has to be jungle. I don't know what it is about the jungle wood. I just very much like it. I don't really use it in builds, at least ones that aren't built in the jungle or in trees for that matter. But I think I really should. It can blend well with sand and more of the desert type blocks, and I suppose it could work well with the mesa also. Let me know your thoughts on my list and put your list down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See ya. Currently in Minecraft, there are many weapons, and a lot of things that can be considered one but aren't necessarily one. So it's a little bit confusing me to determine what is a weapon. For me, it's something that its main use is to harm mobs or other players, except for the axe. Although its main use is a tool, I also consider it a weapon as it got a major overhaul in the combat update that made it a good choice for a weapon. Anyways, today I will be ranking all 8 weapons in Minecraft. Those are swords, axes, bows, crossbows, tridents, snowballs, fire chargers, and flint and steel. I know there are more things that can be considered a weapon, like fishing rods and lava buckets, but I don't include them due to their main use not being as a weapon. Anyways, with that said, let's rank them. Number 8, fire charge. The fire charge is practically useless. Now, this isn't the Ghast Fireball or the Ender Dragon Breath. It is the Blaze Fireball. Now, a player can place it, and it will be like a one-use flint steel. Or you could fire it out of the dispenser, and it's a projectile and will set fire to whatever it hits, if it is burnable with fire. So, the best way to use it has to already be set up, which is very tedious. Number 7, flint and steel. Just like a fire charge, but no projectile function, and way more uses, well, within durability. Next, number 6, snowballs. I just think snowballs are funny, and they're the best way to kill a blaze. Well, kind of. Number 5, axes. I think axes are alright. I think it's kind of dumb how axes have such a high crit damage and attack damage in general. I still use them though. They are very convenient, but I wish swords were just better than axes, because a sword should be viewed as the primary weapon rather than a tool slash weapon. Number 4, bows. The classic range weapon. How can you hate bows? I don't think you can. Well, unless you're bad with them. Bows are great. With all of the enchants they can have, like infinity, amazing. Although, if you do prefer infinity on a bow instead of mending, you're just wrong. Number 3, crossbows. Now, come on, let's be real. Crossbows are just that much better than bows. With the addition of multi-shot, being able to shoot more than one arrow, and being able to preload and fire afterwards, and also being able to shoot fireworks to use them as ammo, is great. The only downside to crossbows is the fact that without quick charge, it is very, very tedious to load it. Number 2, swords. Swords are just great. The classic weapon. They are easily the best weapon to kill things with, as you can enchant it with looting and fire aspect to get the best amount of drops from the mobs. And all around, it's a very well balanced weapon, and I actually prefer it to using an axe. But number 1 has to be the trident. I love the trident. The trident has the most unique properties out of all of the weapons. It can't be grafted. You can strike things with lightning if you have channeling, so it makes it easier to get mob heads. You can fly when it's raining, and it's just a great projectile, as if you have loyalty, it'll come back to you. And that was my ranking of all 8 weapons in Minecraft. Let me know your ranking down below in the comments. If you did like this video, then please give it a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See ya.
Ranking every mushroom in Minecraft. There are 4 mushrooms. The red and brown mushrooms found in the overworld, and the crimson and warped fungi in the nether. I know it's technically fungi, but look at these. They're mushrooms. Number 4, the brown mushroom. The brown mushroom is the worst mushroom slash fungi in Minecraft. I know it can be used to make fermented spider eyes, which unlock about half of all potions, but it's fermented. It's kinda gross. It's also ugly and boring. It's just a brown mushroom. It can do everything that the red can do, but when it grows into a full mushroom, it's just a flat mushroom top with a stem. It's not bad. I mean, it's useful, but it's ugly. Number 3, the red mushroom. It's the brown mushroom, but better. It looks better, and it has dots. You can use it creatively in builds. Sure, you can't make fermented spider eyes with it, but that means it's just not poisonous. When you grow the mushroom, it looks good, and it's a full mushroom. I bet I'm not the only one that's turned it into a house multiple times. Number 2, the crimson fungi. Let's be real. The fungi are better than the mushrooms because they grow and you can get wood from them and build a lot more, and they're a lot more useful. But the crimson fungi is worse. I don't like the crimson wood as much as the warped fungi, so for me, it just makes it a little bit worse than the warped. It's cool though, but the Crimson Forest looks too red and deadly, and I feel like every time I go there, I'm gonna die. So that kind of ruins the Crimson for me. But number one, the warped fungi. The best fungi has to be the warped. It's blue. I mean, what else do I have to say? You can make wood from it, and the wood looks good. The forest looks cool. It even has orange dots, which the blue and the orange being opposite colors somehow makes it look even better. And throw it on a fishing rod, and then you can steer around a strider in some lava. So, number 4, brown mushrooms. Number 3, red mushrooms. Number 2, crimson fungi. And number 1, the warped fungi. Ever since Minecraft was officially released in 2011 with version 1.0.0, there has been 3 dimensions. The overworld, which is where most players spend their time, as it's been most consistently updated out of the 3. The nether, which is like hell, basically. And the end. A desolate islandscape over a void. Each have gotten their own updates, but which one is the best? Here's my ranking. At number 3, it's the end. It's the end. The end is underwhelming. For like the finale of the game, the game is so in-depth and basically endless. Kind of ironic, isn't it? Like Minecraft making the end of the game basically just an arena for a dragon fight feels very limiting. With version 1.9, we did get the Outer End Islands and cities, shulkers, elytra, purpur, couple other things. End rods, anybody? But it's still just a desolate plain of islands that, to me, feels unfinished. And for the end of the game, like I said, underwhelming. Now, number 2. Second place goes to the overworld. Now, the overworld is basically everything anyone could want or need in Minecraft. Dozens of unique biomes, a ton of exclusive mobs, and almost every block is from here. With so many features, it feels like it could be the whole game. And basically nothing would be missing. But for me, when I play survival, the overworld is almost like too much. I find myself just needlessly running around the overworld, not knowing what to do. Especially at the start of the game. I'm always looking for a nice place to live. The overworld just has too many good spots. It's hard to choose, and I feel lost. And that's why my number 1 favorite dimension in Minecraft is the Nether. But first, honorable mention to the old Nether. The Nether is like a perfect dimension. It only has 5 biomes, and each feels like they serve a purpose. There's the Warped Forest, basically an Enderman biome, kind of the most peaceful. There's a Crimson Forest, which is overrun by Hoglins. The Soul Sand Valleys, full of fossils and skeletons and even gas. The Basalt Deltas, very volcanic and full of magma cubes. And the Nether Waste, which is what remains of the old version of the Nether. And since the Nether update, the Nether can basically be treated as an overworld. You can farm there, go mining for something other than quartz, and there's even its own economic structure with gold. Everything good from the older world is here, minus the filler, and minus water, but it's a lot more simplistic. And the landscape, having the whole dimension be enclosed, makes me feel the need to build in more creative ways. The overworld is just kind of very similar to our world, at least in nature, that I tend to build in the realistic more like cabin style. But in the Nether, everything is turned upside down. And I love that for it. Those are 3 dimensions ranked. Hopefully we get a 4th. But the Nether's the best. Minecraft wood types. I know I've talked about them before, but now there's more of them. And I've put a few more hours into Minecraft with building. With that comes mixed opinions on wood types. Some are great, and some are birch. Here's my ranking. Number 12, birch. It just has no redeeming qualities to me. Unless I'm building with only birch. Which, why would I do that? It doesn't really go with anything. The log is alright, but the muted ranch-like feel to the birch planks and the rest of the set just isn't anything I like. Number 11, acacia. Most of the same applies to acacia, just not the biggest fan of the faded orange wood look. The main reason it places above is for the log. The gray log fits with a lot of different texturing and gradients, but other than that, the acacia wood set of block isn't really anything I go to in building with anything. Number 10, bamboo. It's nice that bamboo got an official wood set of blocks, but I just don't like building with it. The raft is nice, but the rest just isn't for me. Number 9, oak. The middle ground. It's not bad, just kind of bland. Anything above oak is what I like, and is where the wood types become more usable to me. Number 8, mangrove. I just find mangrove hard to use most of the time. It looks great, but I just struggle finding good ways to use it in a build. Number 7, cherry. I like cherry wood. There's a lot of things that you can do with it. I just think the rest of the woods are better, but I do like that we have a nice pink color for wood. It makes sense. Number 6, warped. I like warped a lot. There are a lot of building combinations that are exclusive to warped when it comes to wood. Number 5, crimson. Some of the same applies to crimson as warped. I just like crimson a little bit more. Number 4, pale oak. The newest wood type as of right now. I like it. I really like it. Due to it just being a white color. Not like birch. It goes well with a lot of lighter shades of blocks, and it goes great with contrasting blocks like blackstone and deep slate. Number 3, dark oak. I don't build with it as much as I'd like to, but the deep colors of wood with the matching planks and logs are really nice for detailing, and it kind of completes a gradient. From number 2, spruce. It's old and reliable. For the pairing of stone bricks and spruce, it's a combination I've done countless amount of times. This is also why it ranks so high. I almost used to build with it and stone brick exclusively. But number 1 has to be jungle. I use jungle wood with building a lot. I like the pairings you can do with it, like terracotta and cobble. I think that it is the most natural wood type, so it goes well with a lot of blocks. Sandstone, leaves, vines, and I think it's also the best for terraforming and detailing as well. And that's my ranking of all the wood in Minecraft. As of right now.